Hey church, welcome to 21 Days of Prayer. My name is Alyssa. I'm a high school student and I'm privileged to serve on the production team and with Propel students. Today our prayer focus is purity. In our society, it's very normal to have impurities and it's not really proposed as a problem, but impurities in our society can look like lustful thinking / actions. Vulgar language like cussing and tearing down other people or gossiping, and immodesty. As a teenager, I know that the desire to live in impurity can be driven by the yearning to fit in and peer pressure. At school, it's something I struggle with a lot, with cussing and gossiping about other people, because it's seen as something that's so common and so many people do it, and it's just something that I try to fit in with. But that's not God's heart for us. His heart for us is to be pure and clean in speech, in conduct, in love, in faith, and in purity. We were created to know God, find freedom, discover our purpose, and make a difference. We can find freedom from impurity through prayer and asking God for forgiveness. Psalms 24:4-5 says, "The one who has clean hands and a pure heart, who has not appealed to what is false, and who has not sworn deceitfully, he will receive blessing from the Lord and righteousness from the God of his salvation." We have a choice to have a pure heart and clean hands because God ultimately gave us free will. So that means we have a choice. To have clean hands is to be mindful of our actions and our choices, and to have a pure heart is to be mindful of our inner motives, thoughts, and desires. To help me with this, I wear a What Would Jesus Do bracelet on my wrist. And sometimes I wear it on both just based off what I'm doing for the day. And I look at that and it makes me think before I do anything, or usually before I speak, because I speak a lot just talking, like I don't think about it. And before I'm thinking about doing something, I look at that and think, well, would Jesus really be doing that? Would he really say that about that person? Would he really use that language? And it's really helpful for me just to think before I do something. At Propel, we say choices lead, feelings follow. So when you have a desire to do what Jesus would do, your pure heart will follow that. And you will see so much of a change in yourself. We are the Christians of today, and if we want to make a difference in our lives and in other people's lives, it starts with us. As Christians of today, we can influence others to have a desire to pursue purity. I know with me, my age, me being so young, it's difficult to speak to other people and think you have an influence on them. But Paul writes to young Timothy in 1 Timothy 4:12 that his age does not limit his influence. And it says, "Don't let anyone look down on you because you are young, but set an example for the believers in speech and conduct, in love and faith and in purity." This verse makes me feel a lot like Wonder Woman, with me speaking at SCA at my school and speaking at Propel students. It helps me a lot. Like before a message, I'll read it several times just to help me be able to know that my age doesn't matter. Like I can influence somebody 20 years older than me. I can influence somebody a month older than me. I can influence somebody 10 years younger than me. So today, let's pray for pure hearts and clean hands, and that we will be blessed and make a difference in the world. Thank you.